These buttery, melt-in-your-mouth Nankhatais are going to be the easiest cookies you've ever made. Hi, and you're watching Plating It with Wendy, where I share with you recipes which impress with ease. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like, share, and comment. And if you enjoy trying out recipes that turn out right every time, you're at the right place. So go ahead, press that subscribe button. And while you're at it, if you hit the bell icon, you'll get notified every time I upload a new video. Now, let's get started. To add a ton of flavor to the Nankhatais, I like to go in with pure ghee, but you could add any vegetable ghee that you like or even butter. But make sure that it's very soft like this. So we're going to be adding 130 grams of pure ghee. I'm just going to add it to the bowl. We're not going to be using any leveling agent while making the Nankhatais. So we're going to beat up the ghee till it's light and fluffy. We're going to incorporate as much air as we can into the ghee. We're going to give the sides of the bowl a scrape and continue beating it for about another minute or so. You can see how pale the ghee has become, and it's also increased in volume. That's because we have incorporated so much of air into it, and this is going to help to make the Nankhatais light and buttery. Into that, we're going to sift 100 grams of powdered sugar. Now I took the white granulated sugar and put it into a mixer and ground it to a fine powder. Ground sugar always has a tendency to have little lumps in it, so I always like to just put it through a sieve. We want those lovely melt-in-your-mouth Nankhatais. Now let's beat this up for about another minute or two. First on a low speed, and gradually we'll increase the speed. I think I'll first just scrape down the bowl to get all that sugar that has gone to the sides back into the center. And now we can crank up the speed. To flavor it, we're going to go in with 1 teaspoon of a pure vanilla extract. But you can also add in a little bit of cardamom powder. Now let's whip this up one more time till the vanilla gets incorporated. To bring the Nankhatai dough together, we're going to go in with 250 grams of all-purpose flour. And to that, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of salt. And the salt is going to bring out all the flavors in the Nankhatais. Now let's give that a quick whisk. And we're going to start adding it in a little at a time into the mixture here. So just going to put a spoonful at a time and mix it up. We're going to do this on stir. Once all the flour got incorporated and it's got a little crumbly, you can stop using the mixer and now go in with clean hands. Just going to scrape down the bowl first, making sure that we get everything. Now we're going to bring this crumbly mixture together with our best kitchen tool, our clean fingers. And we're going to knead it till we get a soft dough. And you can see how soft that dough is. Beautiful. We're going to use a trigger release ice cream scoop and take out small portions. We're going to release that in the palm of our hand. And now we're going to roll this into a ball. Putting a little pressure initially to take out any cracks, and then being very gentle to make it into a ball. And once you've got a nice round ball, you're going to put it onto a lined baking sheet. This scoop measures about a tablespoon of the dough. And now we're going to continue the process till we finish all the dough. And there, our second Nankhatai has been shaped. And while you're shaping these, you got to preheat your oven to 300 degrees Fahrenheit or 150 degrees Celsius. Christmas decoration is all about red, green, and golden. So we're going to go in with some red glacier cherries, and I've cut them up into small bits, and we're going to place them on the top of the Nankhatai. See how pretty they look already? Growing up, my mom used to make a big batch of these, and we would sit around the table and form the Nankhatais. And I used to enjoy putting these little cherry pieces on the top. And now let's put some green glacier cherries on the next row. Now we're going to put some little gold edible balls on the last row. Now into the oven this goes for about 10 to 12 minutes. Our first batch is out of the oven and ready. We're going to keep it on a wire rack to cool. And now let's go and pop in the second batch into the oven. And now that our Nankhatais are cool, we're going to place them in a tray. Just going to make sure that we mix up all the colors. These Nankhatais are really delicate because they're so soft that you've got to be very careful when handling them. Oh my goodness! Look at that! And now it's time to give these delicious Nankhatais a taste. Wow, I'm so excited. Can you see that? It looks so pretty. Wow, these Nankhatais are absolutely delicious. They just melt in your mouth. I hope you give this recipe a try. So hop onto my website, platingitwithwendy.com, where you will find the full written recipe. Thanks for watching. See you soon.